This monument was built by John Knill in 1782, with the intention being to make it his final resting place. He came to the fishing port of St Ives, which is 2 miles distant, as a customs officer 1762 to 82, before being called to the bar at Gray's Inn, London in 1787. Hi, my name is Scott Lovelock and I'd like to introduce you to the John Knill collection. The first piece I would like to show you is a 10th to 12th century Viking torque. As you can see, it's composed of 4 silver bars twisted into a decorational shape. Pieces as large and substantial as this are far more likely to have been placed on tutelary deities than have been worn as jewellery. These are Celtic gold staters. They were minted by the Belgic tribe of the Ambiani to pay for the war against Julius Caesar. Because they were made from British gold, Julius Caesar took this fact to justify an invasion of Britain for their indirect support of the continental Celtic tribes. This is a foundation stone from the Ziggurat of Ur in southern Iraq, or ancient Mesopotamia. According to Genesis 11, the extreme height of the tower prevented proper linguistic communication between the base and the summit. Therefore the tower was never completed, also giving us the word Babel, meaning comprehensibility. This legend is probably best interpreted as an explanation of the ziggurat's general poor state of repair over the millennia. It has in fact been rebuilt on at least 3 major occasions, from the second of which this piece dates. This chapter also mentions Terach, the father of Abraham the patriarch, as a maker of idols at Ur of the Chaldees. This is an Ugaritic anthropomorphic deity of the 3rd millennium BC. This is roughly coterminous with the first foundation of the Ziggurat of Ur. The Tumbaga pieces are actually an alloy of copper, silver and gold. They've been made for many years in northern Colombia by the Tirona culture, and they still continue to be made today, which makes dating of such pieces extremely difficult. We also have a polychrome biconical flask, which is made by the ancient Nazca culture, famous of course for their Nazca plain sculptures, which are visible only from space or from sea. For what purpose they did this, who knows? The Etruscans were a pre-Roman culture which went from Lazio right the way up to Tuscany in western Italy. These are Etruscan gold earrings with Etruscan-styled granulation. Of course, Etruscan gold is incredibly rare, as is to have granulation on the same piece. In this case, most of the granulation is still intact. This is Boeotian shield money, in this case a hemi-obol, or half an obol. The obol was the coin which Charon, the ferryman across the river Styx, would carry the dead to Hades. An obol was the silver coin placed in the dead's mouth in order to pay the ferryman across the Styx. This particular piece is incredibly rare. Only 3 are known to exist, and this individual one is the finest of those 3. The Jade Bee Disk is originally 3000 BC. This particular carving was done 500 BC. The Zhou period is interesting because bee discs were handed over as ransom when the tribal chieftain was defeated. Few people realise that the euro was first attempted from 1850 through to the late 1800s by a number of Western European countries such as France, the Swiss Helvetic Republic, Italy, Greece, Spain and even Latvia. What this meant was that they all agreed to use the same size and fineness of silver coins and gold coins. These pieces form just a small part of the Knill collection. We have many more pieces from ancient cultures, as well as a very comprehensive collection of Cornish minerals. We look forward to your visit.